When life gives you lemons, you tell her you want to talk to her supervisor right away. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ron TV Metro. We are taking another journey to food. Uh, I'm pretty sure you're already used to the background already, so let's get into it. Um, Today, we're talking about longanisa. And before I start, this was a suggestion by a virtual friend of mine, George Lopez from San Diego, California, Cali. And yes, he wanted to see longanisa, and here we go. Uh, Longanisa is a Spanish sausage. So you have American hot dogs, and then you have German franks. Spain has longanisa. So I'll show you what I got in a sec. I did get this from a very fancy restaurant. So let me show you that. I did get it from a very fancy restaurant called Jollibee. I got it from Jollibee. And actually, among the fast food restaurants that serve breakfast, they're one of the best. If you want a quick breakfast fix, especially with longanisa and all, Jollibee is the best. McDonald's has it, but I'll tell you a bit of the difference between Jollibee and McDonald's longanisa as we go along. So let me show you what's inside. Let me give you a better lighting for that one. So there you go. It has egg. The longanisa is underneath the egg. So you'll get a better look at that once I transfer it into a plate. So give me one sec here, folks. There you go. So this, so this is what a longanisa looks like. This is a Jollibee longanisa. Let me give you a closer up on that one. Jollibee is a big company, so they probably process this longanisa themselves. Uh, so longanisa is a very popular breakfast item in the Philippines. But you could also, it's not just limited to breakfast. You could also eat it through lunch or dinner. Uh, there are restaurants that are all day breakfast. So, and it's a very nice staple in a lot of restaurants, especially those who serve breakfast. Um, so it's not just Jollibee and McDonald's. You have Roddick's. You have like the mom and pop shops who also sell these. So yeah, you could almost find it anywhere here in the Philippines. And then if you do like to cook, you could also buy the longanisa in a supermarket. There are several famous brands here that are well known for it. You have Pampanga's Best, you know, and then you also have like those that come from the provinces, like Ilocos is one of a northern province here in the Philippines, and their longanisa is also very tasty, very savory as well. Let me show you how it looks like, how the longanisa looks like inside. So let me cut a very tiny piece here so you can see what's inside the longanisa. So there you go. Does have processed pork and garlic as well. And actually, the taste of it is has this mixture of garlic spice, the garlic and sweetness to it. The garlic is not strong, but you can taste it. And the same with their fried rice, their garlic fried rice. Uh, the taste is also friendly. Um, some people do like a lot of garlic on the rice, and well, for Jollibee, it's very moderate. The taste is very moderate, and they also come with an egg. I'll try to show this to you as much as I can. There you go. Now the egg is nicely cooked, but in comparison, the one I actually like the egg used in McDonald's. They're probably the same type of egg, but uh, just the way it was cooked, it feels more. McDonald's has a bit more more structure to it. Um, but yeah, but in terms of the longanisa itself, I'm comparing Jollibee with McDonald's. Um, Jollibee has better longanisa 10 times fold to McDonald's. Um, because with McDonald's, you just get a piece of longanisa. You take an entire piece of longanisa like this, cut it in half to make it look like two pieces of longanisa, but it's actually just one piece of longanisa. And there are other restaurants who do the same thing. They'll charge you for a certain amount of money, and they're only getting like tiny pieces of longanisa. So you do have to be a little bit choosy when it comes to buying longanisa, but a lot of it is pretty good. A non fast food place that I do recommend is Rodix. They are located near the municipal office of Marikina. They do have a very savory garlic longanisa. Um, yeah, so this is a pretty good and heavy meal for the morning. It will give you enough energy, probably even through the afternoon. Now, one thing that I want to also show you is that, or let you know, uh, longanisa meal like this, or we call it losilog because it's longanisa, sinangag, and itlog. So longanisa, sinangag is garlic rice or fried rice, but it's mostly with garlic. Um, and then you have itlog, which is egg. See, you learn Tagalog in a bit of Tagalog in my videos, right? Um, yeah. So losilog is usually accompanied best with coffee. Now, I come from a very coffee-oriented province. Well, I was born here in Manila, but I come from a very coffee-oriented province. I trace my roots there. It's called Batangas. Batangas has a very famous coffee, which is Liberica species of coffee. It's not Arabica, it's not Java, it's Liberica. It's very strong. The taste is pretty good. If you're a coffee aficionado, I do recommend trying Batangas coffee, more known as Barako coffee, as a car passes by. Um, yeah, so it's great accompanied with coffee. Uh, so you get that energy for the entire day. Now, this to me is a personal preference. I don't know whether how many people actually does this, but I do know a few. I do know a few people who do this as well. Now, as you can see, the rice is kind of dry. It's and for personal preference, I do like my rice having a little bit of sauce. So coffee is my sauce. So let me show you how it's done. So you take a bit of coffee, put it on the rice. It's just to make the rice feel more alive. It's like bathing the rice a little bit. So there you go. Coffee on rice. Bet you haven't seen that, huh? But I do know some people who does that as well, particularly uh, in my region of Batangas. Like I said, Batangas is an hour or two south of Metro Manila. So yeah, we do have a great um, connection with coffee. In fact, I remember when I was a kid, every time we visit the province, we usually pass by these coffee farms, and the smell, that scent of coffee, is so wonderful. Especially if your car is an old Ford Cortina, you know, you could really smell it along the way. So, how much is the longanisa meal? It's about roughly around $2. Um, Usually, it comes. You could buy it with coffee or soda, depending on your preference, of course. Yeah, so it's a pretty good it's a pretty good meal for the morning. The egg is wonderfully cooked. The longanisa is pretty good, like I said. Well cooked. It's not too charred. So yeah, the taste is good. It's a bit sweet with the well, as us Filipinos, we do have this little bit of a sweet tooth when it comes to our food. So like I said, especially with spaghetti, you find the Jollibee spaghetti is sweet. It's not like Italian spaghetti. So yeah, there you go. So this is longanisa for all of you. I hope you guys like this video. Please do give it a like, share, and subscribe. I'm thankful for the new subscribers that have joined this channel. I'm thankful for the subscribers who have been with me since the beginning, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. Uh, more interesting videos to come. I hope you guys give this again a like, share, and subscribe, so I could give you more of these videos. Uh, so yeah, hope all of you guys are having a wonderful day. I'll see you folks in the next adventure.